Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another quick Guild Ball match catch-up. This is my second game against Insidiously Mad as we train for his tournament. This is the hand I got dealt. 2 1s, 2 3s, 2 4s and a 6. I went with Won't Touch the Hair, Sell It to the Crowd, the Offside Trap, Wing Back, or Wing Backs, can't tell, and Keep Your Chin Up. Probably should have gone for Get Back in there, as I know I'm going to lose some models. But I don't really have a plan for it, and I went with as many plus influence cards as I could. My team is the same as in the previous game. We've got original Hearn, Theron, Fahad, Zerola, Veteran Minx, and J-Car. Facing a little bit of a switch up of the Fish team, we've got Gutter, original Siren Hag, Corsair, Tentacles, and normal Sakana. This time the Fish are kicking to the Hunters, and Siren has done the kickoff and just dinked it over the line over here. Now what the done thing with Theron is to kind of sprint up, use your Sunstrike, and then put a lot of shots into the opposing player, the kickoff player. Maybe kick the ball back off somewhere, or just walk away over here and make sure you get the pinned. Basically nullify the kickoff pressure and set up the striker to be killed. Can't really do that against Siren, as her beautiful halves my shot distance, and if I, as with any Corsair match, I don't really want to get Theron too close, because otherwise he's going to get lured or dragged in and completely beaten up. So that really sucks. Therefore I collect with Fahad and kick it back to my team, but don't snap it, so that Siren can't seduce it off me. I then use Veteran Minx to take the ball to the other side of the pitch, nice and safe away from Siren, and drop the ball off again. Hag's moving the Fish forwards. Zerola decides to use her Midnight Offering to get Theron up and threatening, or maybe tempting, and yeah, I still can't hit anybody because of Siren's abilities. It was a bit of a waste, to be honest, but I was trying to play for time. We end the turn like this, with J-Car taking the ball even further around to the side of the pitch, and Sakana coming up to try to threaten taking it back. Theron just wastes his influence, walks back or sprints back over behind the rock. Hearn coming out just a little bit further up the wing. And yeah, so I played that super cagey. Corsair doesn't really have a lot he can do. So between Siren and Drag, they nab Fahad, but pleasingly failed to kill him. So no one's really got very much momentum. The Fish have some from hitting Fahad, and I play my high card, making it a tie, and I win the roll-off, getting the initiative, which is what I wanted. J-Car goes first, heads off and attacks Sakana. I roll well and really put a lot of damage on him, and then boot the ball off, aiming for this corner, but unfortunately it scatters and hits the rock. And despite being gut and strong, Sakana manages to dodge his way around and get extra dodges and whatever else, just get the ball and kick it back into play. Curses. So the ball's on Tentacles, and I make the poor decision to try to get it off it with Veteran Minx. So Minx goes in, flubs the first hit, not making the tackle, and then I just decide to try to dodge his way as far as I can behind this rock, because things have gone horribly, horribly wrong. The Fish close in on her. Theron snipes away at Gutter, trying to put some damage on her. She's my target for this game. I'm aiming to try to kill her. But there's no saving Minx from Corsair, and he takes her down. 2-0 to the Fish, and things aren't looking very good. So I'm fairly sure there's going to be a goal running coming this turn. I've got no momentum compared to the Fish, so I go for the offside trap, and Insidiously Mad plays Grudge Match. So what are we doing? Hearn gets singled out, I single out Gutter. Minx comes back in by the fast ground, flying up the pitch. And essentially, Corsair is starting to work on Hearn in the centre. J-Car's trying to kill Siren, but the Fish uses momentum to heal him back up. Theron destroys Gutter in a single activation, making it briefly 2-2. I'm trying to use my Forest to again block Fish's shots, and the offside trap is stopping them from getting into tap-in, but ultimately I can't stop Siren from just slinking through, getting into range, and putting away a goal to make it 6-2 to the Fish. I kick the ball back out to the left. It scatters well. Zarola moves up and kicks it up the pitch to where veteran Minx has moved. So yeah, I'm in a good goal running position. We go to the next turn. I play wing backs. Fish play fullback, and they get the initiative because I can't keep up with the momentum. Corsair goes. He kills Hearn. 8-2 to the Fish. Knocks down Fahad, but misses the rough seas on veteran Minx. Hooray! So at this point I've got a decision to make. I decide I'm going to take the goal, go for it with Minx, and score. I figured I was sat right next to a fully stacked gutter, and so I would have lost the ball pretty quickly. But all that meant was that he kicked the ball back out, it scattered favourably, and Siren was able to get it, move into goal threat, and close the game with another goal. Another 12-6 to the Fishermen. Talking for a bit afterwards, we agreed that it probably would have been better not to take the goal with Minx, as a gutter. I forget where her tackle is, but you know, she's been damaged. Minx is quite hard to hit. It's possible she wouldn't, or she would have struggled to get the ball. Sakana is really badly hurt over here. J-Car could probably finish him fairly easily, barring an unfavourable counter-attack, or even going with Theron into Siren, which I think is probably the best idea. I go in, either kill her or really badly damage her, stop her from being able to retrieve any ball so easily. Gutter then does or doesn't get the ball from Minx, or he moves Sakana away, and I may or may not be able to get to him with J-Car. Basically options. Not taking the goal there would give me options to potentially win the game. Taking the goal there was almost or very high probability of immediate loss. So yeah, pretty quick game, rather good fun. Didn't play it very well, but happy I got gutter, and have definitely learnt to fear the horror that is original Siren kicking off. Until the next one, take care.